Hi, we are live on Channel 4. Please do not swear.
we do need some intro music, but no.
You are live on Channel 4. Do not say shit.
So we will carry on from last session, and you are all now stood outside of what was Ulrich the Black's tomb, now his resting place.
For sure this time.
He's
look at my cool new
sank
gloves.
below the sand. A big clump of sand just kind of spat into the air like a sandy, what you've got, like an eruption, just into the air.
Like geyser.
That's the one.
Geyser.
Some
sort of sandy spout.
I take out the book and I basically turn to the page of the weapons and then just confirm that these are the gauntlets that are what we're looking for.
Yeah, you won't even have to roll for that. You will see quite clearly these are the weapons that Ulrich the Black had.
Cool in there. Anything useful that we may need to know in the future.
So which weapons don't we have?
So we've got the dagger, we've got the sword, we've got the bow, and now we have the gauntlets. So I'm pretty sure it's a staff?
I think it's the staff we have left.
Yeah. So we need to find that, but first we need to potentially save the slaves.
Is it the slaves we're going to next? I thought we were going to kind of... No, I don't think we're strong enough for that.
I think we're going off to hunt for a dragon lair.
Because there might be like special...
That is the closest place to you on the map. It's about a 2-hour journey to get there.
Cool.
Okay, when we're about half an hour away, can I ritual cast Find Familiar?
You may.
And
How long does it take to ritual cast? Because you'll know that.
10 minutes.
Alright, we're 10 minutes.
Do we still have our lizards?
Yeah, they were outside, so that's why it's only a 2-hour journey rather than maybe like a 6-hour, 7-hour walk.
Do we want to long rest or short rest maybe before we go?
Long rest takes 8 hours, so we can short rest.
Yep, I'm good with that.
How's everyone looking?
Peachy?
Bogman's gonna have a nap.
Because I can song of rest if you need.
I've still got all my hit dice to, meta it slightly. So I'll be all right without the song of rest. You don't need to waste a bardic inspiration.
I'll use one dice to see if I can short rest.
Greg has named his lizard George.
George. Very, very much loves Greg. After a shaky start, I remember him falling head over heels in love with Greg.
I will take that. Oh wait, +3. Ooh. Why is that +3? Constitution, okay. Sweet. Yeah, I'm good. I've licked my wounds and I'm healed.
I don't...
use a
I'm looking far too Peachy.
No, just... I'm going to use 2 of my hit dice to try and get a bit of...
I don't actually think anyone, apart from maybe Bogrid.
I didn't take any damage according to my sheet.
No, I didn't either.
I took not meta. I took 10 damage for some reason. But I think I was trying to shoot him and then Dolian was shooting him.
I tried to use a spell. I can't remember which one it was, but it didn't work, and that's all I seem to have used.
It would make sense Bogrid getting hit more. This is like, I'm imagining this is what I'm doing this around a wee campfire or something. Bogrid obviously took more damage.
I was only down 13 HP, so I'm back up to full now.
Oh. You were right next to the guy as well, so that's not so bad.
Yeah, I know, but Bogrid's awesome. Plus, I'm pretty sure somebody probably healed me. I don't remember because it was over a month ago when we last played.
My
so
God,
I can't.
did we last play a month ago?
Remember.
We played this campaign a month ago.
Yeah.
Yes.
To be fair, I was really enjoying Samuel Crank.
Well, there's a Greg healing word in there somewhere, so I'm guessing, like, if you scroll back up through the thing, so I'm guessing that Greg probably healed Bogrid, which is probably why he wasn't quite as dead.
Yeah, I think that's what happened, probably.
Let's assume that that's what happened last
time.
So has anybody wanted to do anything in particular while you have an hour's... So I'll sit down. Yes.
Who are we like? Are the lizards kind of like racing towards our destination? Are we actively racing each other to get there, or
is Dorian saying he wants a race?
I think Dorian is.
Well, at the minute you're still short resting, so...
Oh, that's fine.
Yes.
Bogger pulls away and wins the race.
What does Bob want to do during the short rest?
Bob would like to take out the book and read it.
No problem. So, roll me a quick investigation check, but I will let you have advantage because you have been reading this book several times now.
Yep. I will roll in game. Investigation. So 16.
16.
I didn't know that. My bad.
Anybody else? Are you letting anybody else have a look with you? Because
I will say, now that everyone's sort of seen the book and stuff, and it's no longer much of a secret, I'll say Sam. So I'll show Sam. I'll sit next to Sam and I'll show Sam.
If Sam would also like to roll just a straight investigation check.
Investigation. That's a 13.
That's enough, I say. So what you discover while you're reading the book, and with both of you with your limited magical knowledge, you start looking at the incantation and the spell that you see linked to the weapons and the slots, and you read that there is a spell that can be cast not by any person but using the actual magic infused in the weapons. So if you deliver a killing blow after you put just a normal gem into one of the slots, the soul, so essence, the power of said creature gets absorbed into said gem, and that will increase the abilities of your weapon. So depending what you do, but you do see that to get this you may need to use a different gem. So for any CR up to 1 monster, a 10 gold pieces gem would be enough. But a 2 to 5 you would need a 50 gold piece gem, more expensive. From 6 to 10 I think it is, it's a 500. No, 100s I think it is, and then from 11 to 15 you would need a 500 gold piece value gem.
Is it any gem, or are they specific?
No, any gem, but as long as it's of that value. And then for any creature that's a CR 16 or higher, you would need a 5,000 gold piece valued gem.
Because I've got one of them in my pocket.
Got some.
Got a platinum piece in my pocket, bruv, innit?
No, we got some gems.
Got a platinum piece in my pocket.
I'm sure we got some gems either at the in real life meetup. Was it
Greg
had
I
thing?
believe. Or they're not in the bag of holding. One of the two.
No.
It sounds suspiciously like components.
My memory serves that when you first got your first lot of gems, you gave all of them to Bogwood, if I remember correctly.
I think so.
Yep.
Did Bogwood note it down?
In my bag of holding notes that I've got, it just says gems of varying value. They were never given a specific sort of...
No, so I will say you have 2 of each value, but 1 of the 5,000 value. Only one of those at the moment.
Okay.
But I believe Greg found some gems in Og's.
Yep.
And she has 1 of each in there as well. All different values. Because I gave you gems so long ago, thinking you would already start using them.
Yeah.
So Greg's got 1 of each, and Bogger's got 2 of each, and 1 of the big ones.
You guys are gonna hate Greg.
Oh, God.
He's going to sell them for like 10 silver pieces.
No. During his short rest, he's spending his time carving them down to try and make them fit into his headband of intellect.
Well, it depends what gems there are. Would he be able to?
Yeah, would it be hard enough?
Has he got a diamond-covered knife that can chip away at the diamond that he's got?
No.
Well,
But you can try.
Yeah.
Yes, he's definitely trying.
It's a gem with
definitely
like,
trying.
he's blunting like the actual instrument that he's using, basically.
Yeah. Greg's dagger is now ruined because he's been trying to use it to carve out gems.
He's using the ground or a bit of wood or something that he's just trying to scratch away at it.
Like, Greg, lad, what are you doing? Like, seriously, what are you trying to do with that gem?
Bob's gonna peer that and then look up from the book and say, no, don't, and run over to the gems and sort of, no, we need them, they're really, really important.
Bob, chill down, mate. He's using a bit of wood to try and carve gems, it's fine.
These gems are gonna give us an advantage in the wars to come.
I can believe that.
If
What
we
he's
put the
trying-
gems in the weapons, then they give the weapons power over they'll give us more power, basically, than what they're worth.
My weapons. Gem goes in my weapon here.
Have you got one of the weapons yet?
I have gem slots available in headband.
Greg is a weapon.
Fit.
Different kind of weapon.
Greg is a weapon.
Should we just
I'm
divvy them up?
gonna sort of like I'm gonna
I
try
like
and
to try
I want to try and do a sleight of hand check. I want to try and do like a sleight of hand check to sort of grab a non-useful looking gem and then give that to Greg.
Where you've got this non-useful gem from?
The ground.
A bit of cubic zirconia.
So
Stone.
I tell you what, I will tell you what I would do, because last time Greg used Fireball to show off his new ring. Was it a ring he had?
Yeah.
Then there would be some crystallized sand that would look somewhat gem-like.
Or
Yeah,
I could
one of
spot
them.
what you're doing and use minor illusion to make it look extra shiny.
So yeah, can I try do like a sleight of hand check for that?
Greg,
You can do, yeah?
Let's see if this works.
I would need Greg to do a perception check to see if Greg realises what's going on.
Right.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
No, for me. See, gems make Greg cleverer.
I should have to Bogred and make Bogred, please put this in the bag of holding.
It's okay, Bograd already has many gems in bag of holding.
Well, should we just
Now
see
we
which
have
ones?
more.
Well, how about instead of storing them, we actually put them in the damn weapons, and Sam takes out a sword. And like, if the gems go in the slots, then we've got weapons that can take these damn gems and might help us in any future
what happens
battles.
if Bograd
Greg
and
likes
Dolion
it, though. Greg likes it, Greg.
and trap Dolion's soul in gem and embedded?
I didn't hear
I was
either of
going to
those.
get like, oh god, what the hell, lad? What the?
Everyone's just talking, I'm just like looking at
Does
it,
that give Bograd sneak attack?
Get all excited, like Greg likes Jigsaw, Greg help, and he takes a gem and he's sticking his tongue out to the side and he's trying to carefully fit it in to match the shapes up to make it fit.
What, near the head?
No, on Sam's weapon.
On Sam's
Who is it?
Sam.
On Sam's weapon. I've got tongue sticking out to the side and I'm trying to very delicately make it fit into there. And if you tell me to
Concentration.
I'm going to press it with my fist to make it fit.
So all you need to do is work out what value gem, because you will have to have the right value gem to trap the right or the
What
different level of monster.
Yeah.
is Dolion?
How much time have we allocated for working out what imaginary gem values we have and we're going to put in what weapons? Because I can see this going on for hours.
Yeah.
There are different gems that are worth. Like I haven't got it in front of me, but rubies are worth so much, diamonds are worth so much. So you would all have a rough idea as
So
they are
we
used in
have
trade.
1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 4 weapons.
Mhm.
Do we have 4 rubies?
I was going to say, does C. Graham's, does that just need 1 and it will power the 2 of them, or does he need 2 to power the 2?
No, he has just 3 slots, the same as everyone else, but in 1. But they are magically connected to
Together,
be
yeah.
1.
So it's like an infinity, it's like the infinity gauntlet.
They're
it's
like
just
Bluetooth.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
She's got one fist that does something really cool.
Why-
And one fist that's just boring.
I do.
No, I would say as you put a gem in one, it appears like magic on the other gauntlet at the same time. But why have we given fucking Bogwood the Infinity Gauntlet?
Because you're a fool, Scott. Because you're a fool.
In my head, that is what these got. Like in my head, these are either like pure barbed wire, mangled looking gloves, or like
Too
they
generous
look like
for the DM.
they look like
let
the Infinity
the most
Gauntlets.
OP character of the party have an Infinity Gauntlet on his hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, that won't end badly.
I am
It
making
just
lots
looks like
of
one.
notes. I am making lots of notes.
Yeah,
Don't
don't let
give
me
them
have
all that.
anything that I ever ask you for ever, because I guarantee it will not go well.
Bob's gonna take out his daggers and try and put one of the gems in the slot.
Same with Sam.
Yeah.
What gems do we have? And then we can just like divvy them up
Yeah.
or scramble for them. What?
Oh,
We
yeah.
include Greg gems. We have 3 of everything,
hmm
but only 2 of the 5,000 value one. So we've got 3 of
Cool.
all the lower value and 2 of the bigger value. But
Well,
it
we did
goes without saying that without any sort of enemy soul in said gem is useless when embedded in the weapon, so you've just made your weapon look a bit shinier for now.
Yeah, but do we not need to kill somebody with the weapon?
No,
with
you
the
have
gem
to
in it.
cast the specific. From what Scott said when he described it to you just now, you have to cast said spell as you kill the enemy.
Okay.
So it's like the soul trap spell from
Yeah.
the Elder Scrolls games, basically. You have to kill something with it as you say it, and then that'll trap the soul in a
Cool.
gem. Then you slot the gem in your weapon,
Right.
and your weapon gets better.
Well, maybe let's not put them in the weapons then, but let's everyone
We could
hold
just have
one.
some really pretty weapons.
I'm just gonna say that I'm just gonna divvy them up and be like, right, here's one for Bot Sam, here's one for Bot Dorian, here's one for Bob.
You ain't
You already
doing
got them.
I've got
Greg, Greg,
These are my gems.
Bob,
I'm gonna give you this one.
thank you.
Wait. Don't carve it. Okay? You're gonna need it.
Why? I have no other weapon to put it in.
Not yet. Do you know what? Right, okay. No, you've not even got anything I can give you. Just please look after this gem, okay?
It's
Okay, thank
special.
Thank you.
Greg proceeds to eat
My
the gem.
I was literally saying, right, I imagine as soon as Bob turns around, he's
Now
like,
he's
let's try to get the thing in.
Bograd is going to say dibs on most expensive gem because Bograd definitely soul trapping Big Dragon.
I was going to say I think the most expensive ones. I think one of them should be at Bogwood because he's the thing that hits the things, and maybe the other one for Dolian as a ranged weapon.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Bob's just gonna look down at his bow and just put, oh.
When you do,
So I thought you had a dagger.
Yeah.
I thought you had a dagger and Dolian had a bow.
Yeah,
I have a
I've
bow.
got a
Look at
bow.
the shiny bow with no string.
But it's not a magic bow, is it?
Yes, it has no string.
No, she's
Bob's
not about
bow
my
isn't
bow.
magic.
Oh, Bob's bow's crap. I mean, look at it. It doesn't even do
Piece of wood with a bit of
lightning or anything. Look at my bow. My bow's better. Look, Bob. Look, my bow.
There's times I look at around at this party and I wonder, why did I leave the forest?
Because it bumped out and you're only family now. I'm not saying I was the one that bumped that forest, but you know.
Whoa. I'm gonna get not close to Dolly, but I'm gonna sort of put a hand on his shoulder. Let's just get this clear. We right now, this is not a family. We are on the same. No. We are on the same quest. This is not a family thing. That is all. That is
Sam.
We'll
all.
have a separate huddle without Bob and go, Bob says he's not part of family. Maybe we kill Bob.
Sam,
No,
I
what?
heard that.
Sam has a small existential crisis, wondering why on earth he's still here as well now.
Greg's taken deep offence to that, and so he'd like to go around each party member together, and he actually picked up little wooden puppets of each person at the last place we're at, and I'm going to give it to this for my sister, this for my brother, this for my brother, and then when I get to Bob, I'm going to sit there and just snap his head up and go, "You not family, you say that." Throw it at his feet and then sulk.
You know what? I'm happy you did that.
To kill a Bob's
Let's go to the
lair.
dragon.
Wooden puppet of themselves.
Thanks,
Oh,
Greg. That's
I'm
not
sure
worrying.
Scott had a real session planned for this.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be honest,
I'm trying to move it along.
we were getting into long rest territory now, I think, guys.
Shall we move along?
But you've all rested. You've short rested. You've now worked out the secret of how to strengthen your weapons, and you are all now mounting your giant lizards. You're going to set off
Mush.
down south to get to the place on your map that's labelled Celebon's Lair.
While we are heading that way, can I be using my weaver's tool to knit a bandana for George?
Yes, you can.
Yeah,
Just easier to say yes on that one.
Yeah.
I imagine him just side-straddling this lizard and knitting along the way.
I fucking love Greg.
Just proper mental.
To be fair, Greg isn't that a million miles away from Angela, so turned up a bit.
Wonderful.
So,
Look.
how far away are we from Selbon's lair?
2 hours by giant lizard.
So, how's Selbon away? And I go off of my lizard.
Yep. What you
Can I suggest that when we get to the lair, we don't immediately jump in? We need at least 10 minutes to stretch after riding for 2 hours on a lizard, because I'm not going to be in fighting form straight away.
Greg finds it rather enjoyable.
I'm sure.
I need
Lizards fight
Sam.
appropriate.
Sam. I need 10 minutes to cast a spell, so that's fine.
Sam will do some stretches for 10 minutes.
What are you casting, just so I can get your token ready?
Oh, I believe I'm thinking Raven.
Stylish.
Yeah, I would have went Owl, but someone's already stole that. Nah, we're going Raven.
No, Raven is definitely Dolian style.
Yeah, I've never actually cast this spell, so. But I'm sure Scott will keep me right with it. If
I'll try to.
Yeah. I'm not actually that familiar with it.
Nice.
No, it's good.
I don't know how to get it so you control it at the minute.
If you select the token and go to edit, it should say can be controlled by. And
It says,
be able
this just says on here, controlled by, determined by character setting.
So if you go to the actual character sheet for Raven in the journal thing where it should appear once you
Oh, right. Oh, that one there, I am with you. Raven is there.
and then edit, and it should have a controlled by setting on that.
Yep. I have it now, so it should be okay. So yeah, 10 minutes out, you looking on the map, you work out whereabouts you are, and you see Dolian do something I don't think he's done before, and sits down and
Sits quietly.
ritually casts a spell, and then energy kind of forms and takes the shape of a black feathered raven.
Hello, Clarice.
No, George the First, that is not dinner.
Is the raven called Clarice?
Yes.
Nice. That's a neat trick.
Yeah. It is, isn't it? It's great.
What can you
Never
do
done it
with
before.
Random bird.
No, Margaret. This will give you. This will help you when you're fighting.
It can fly by and give me advantage on sudden attacks, I am sure.
Oh, if you behave yourself, yes.
To be fair, there's only one familiar that has the flyby feature.
Yeah, that's
Owl.
Beckett Owl. So, are we at Celebon's Lair?
So you get back on and you keep on heading towards the lair, and as you are travelling, you see a second, I'm just getting you ready on the next map. This is what you'll see. You see a large, like, cave entrance embedded into the side of a solid stone cliff, and in front of it, from where you approach, you're out of sight of those at the minute. They seem to be busy, but you see a couple of kobolds and a red dragonborn that seem to be standing in front of a cart, followed by two giant lizards that seems to have a considerable amount of treasure piled up onto the back of it.
Oh, treasure. Right, lads, that treasure, mine. Ours. Maybe mine.
Potentially the dragons.
Well,
Looks like they're stealing from the dragon hoard.
it's theirs at the moment.
The dragon's obviously not here, though. That's the thing.
Unless it's inside, tied up, or caged up, whatever. Restrained.
Which means we don't need to worry about the dragon just yet.
But we need to get...
We can drop it or not.
Bob's just going to be like, yeah, sure.
Oh, I don't know.
So they haven't seen us yet, have they?
No, they haven't seen you, but you will see
It's my raven.
not long after you get there. The dragonborn is gonna. Why is it doing that? The dragonborn gets on top of the car, and you see it start moving south
Or does? Or...
towards you, but it looks like it's going around there.
Hmm.
Do we ambush it, guys? Do we go for it? Do we go for it?
I think we all know the answer to that.
I feel like even if we didn't stop, even if we tried to stop you from stopping it, we would fail. So yeah, let's just go and stop it just now, and then we'll get to the dragon soon.
Sam looks surprised that no one's attacked it yet. Looks at Bograd, looks at Greg, looks at Dolian.
Look at Greg for.
I'm surprised you've
Pardon?
not gone and befriended the lizards already, Greg, to be honest.
Is there anyone on... Did you see that it was the dragonborn that was on top of the cart?
Yeah.
Yeah, the dragonborn got on top and started
That's fine.
making their way. Just to let you all know, though, sorry, the kobolds, even though on the tokens they look of a reddish colour, they're actually green.
Ooh, okay.
So, as I'm pulling my bow, I'm like, are we going for this, guys? Are we going for it?
I take an
So
arrow out
fast.
and then lock it into place, and then point at the dragonborn and say, "Yeah, let's kill this guy." Why don't actually? Why don't before we kill him, interrogate him first and see what they're doing inside?
Sorry, my finger slipped.
Is that Greg? Is that Greg saying that, or Angela?
Angela's finger slipped.
Just checking.
No,
Yeah, I roll pretty well.
Are you sure?
Oh, are you sure? Oink! That's
We
really
need him
good.
alive.
My treasure!
We need him alive.
Oh, I mean, he'll be breathing after that, maybe.
No, he won't.
It was hardy.
But does a roll as high as that mean that it can be controlled very precisely? It doesn't necessarily mean it's insane. So maybe a big success is how surgically Greg
Sam,
can
I think
cast
it works
it.
like that.
Sam, get behind me. Get behind me. I'm fine. Fire does not scare me.
that was an accidental press, but if you're alright with it, Greg will happily have done it.
No, that's not up to me. It's up to you.
Up to
You want to
you.
use the spell?
Callum is the only ones I can see. Give me a thumbs up if you approve. No, okay, that was an Angela slip. Oh no, we've got thumbs up.
It's a Greg move, so who knows what Greg's
It
going to do?
is a Greg move, but at the same time, I'm like, I want to interrogate the guy. But if Greg wants to do it, Greg can do it.
You do realise I can roll like that high as well with Stormcaller? No, I can't.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it. So,
What we're saying then, Angelic? Are you rolling that, or are you not rolling that at the moment?
Why not roll a d4? If it lands in an odd, then
no. It's up to Angela. If she wants to cast it, she can. But if she doesn't want to, then I would say she hasn't cast it. If it was an accidental press.
Was it accidental, deal, or are you just going for it?
It was accidental, but I think I'll just go for it.
Okay.
Okay, so I rolled a 15. So he will take half the damage, but you will see the cart just take up in flames. And, the lizards, they're like leather that's attached up to the car. That all sort of burns the range, and that if you see them, they will just scatter and run away from these flames. And the Dragonborn,
Angela's using one of her abilities to roll 2d6 because she got 2 1s.
Oh, okay then. So that makes it a 6, 12, 20, 25 plus 8, so that'd be a 33 then.
33, yeah.
So cool. So
4,
34, so that would be
18.
Yeah, that's 17. So you take 17 points of damage. So that's cool. But first of all, what you will see after that happens, as these two kobolds at the top would be able to see a giant ball of fire hit said cart, you will see both of those scamper straight back into the cave. And now I would like you to roll initiative.
Oh, I got a 6. Oh, I've not put it on the tracker, but I suppose
That's okay.
that's fine. Oh, looks like Bullian's going last. Second last.
No, he's not.
Oh.
How do you get it that you
Oh,
don't
it's
need
not.
to tweet? How does it you do that thing where you stop it choosing between whisper and public? Sorry.
Go
you
to
go to
the
your
settings cog in your top right, and if you click on that, there should be an option that says always whisper or
Whereabouts?
whisper.
Sorry, in the
settings cog in the
Yep.
top right. Click
Yep.
on that, and then there should be a thing about rolling, and there's just an option where you switch it to never whisper, toggle whisper, or always whisper.
Cool.
Oh, God, Dan, Sam. Oh, Sam's going first. Well done on that roll.
Yeah.
Sam is pumped and ready to go.
Yeah.
So what would Sam like to do first?
Oh, well. How is the Dragonborn looking on the cart?
Oh, wait there, sorry. No, I need to just change something. So it said 17, didn't I, damage?
Yep.
Yeah.
So, because he's made his deck save, so yeah, so no, he doesn't look anywhere near as damaged as you would have expected him to be after taking a fireball.
Interesting. Okie dokie.
He's a red dragonborn.
I was about to ask this question. Are they see, because of the different colours of Dragonborn, aren't they like resistant to certain things?
It's their dragon heritage sort of thing, where their bloodline for dragon kind.
So I wonder what a red one is resistant to.
So Sam's
Awesome.
just going to look at Greg and look at the Dragonborn and the fireball, shrug, and then bring up his hands and fire off a couple of eldritch blasts.
Cool.
Oh, I mean, it did it in the wrong place. Excuse me. Let's try. I was in the wrong sheet. Let's try again. There we go.
So a
Why is it
16
possibly doing that? Let's turn
and
this
a 13. The 16 hits, but the second one kind of just goes over his head. But the first one hits him full in the chest, and you can see him kind of stagger back, still surrounded in flames. The cart still ablaze. But yeah, he definitely takes the full attack, the full damage from that Eldritch Blast.
Cool. I'm not going to move anywhere. I'm going to stay here and stay out of the line of stuff for now. And
I might need to jump away in 2 seconds for a phone call, but see if it comes to my shot. I just want to fire off 2 arrows.
2 arrows, no worries.
Yep. 2 seconds, guys.
So next we get to Bogwood.
Am I close enough to run up and punch something? No, I'd be a little shy of that. So I will. Scrolling. Give me 2 seconds.
1, 2.
Oh, so I did mean to say, as you approach, though, you do get the smell of rotting eggs and just rotting meat, and it's just a very toxic odour in the air.
gross.
Yes, it's not very nice.
No, not it.
So the first one will hit, but again, the second one will hit into the cart.
It's fine.
So yeah, that's it for Bogwood. He'll just fire off a bow shot.
Cool. So this Dragonborn warrior will look across and obviously see where all these attacks are coming from. And you just hear him shout, "You! Of course it's you. I've seen your posters, I've been warned about you. If I can take you out, can you imagine how I would be rewarded?" And he is going to start making his way towards you a little bit, and then what he's going to do is
Greg, go willingly if you share reward.
so he is going to see him, and he's going to get as close as he needs to. So, but he get to there, and then you're going to see him cast, or not cast, he's going to do his breath weapon, which will be a dex save from all of you. Better do Bob's. So Sam and Greg both save. Why is yours not coming up? So that's Bob's, which is a 13, which doesn't save. So let's see, 4, 9 points of fire damage for Bogwood, Bob, and Dolian, and half as much for Sam and Greg as he just breathed.
Rounded down.
Rounded down, I will say.
So is that 4 then?
I've got a question, Scott.
Yeah, go on then.
With my evasion, I'll tag it in here. I only take half damage if I fail, and on top of that, I've got hellish resistance, which means I've got resistance to fire damage. Does that stack?
Yeah, because you're naturally just resistant to fire, so...
Yeah, that's quarter, I believe, is it then?
Yes.
So I'll go with 5, 4, 5.
So I've taken 9 points off of Oh, there's a 15. Oh. So yeah, he steps forward and you see him, courage in his eyes as he feels he can try his best to stop you. After he does that, we then move to Bob's turn. So, what are we thinking? He said 2 arrow shots, didn't he? But will he want to fight? Ah, he said 2 arrow shots.
If you hold Bob's turn until the end of the cycle, he might be back on time to take his turn.
True. Yeah, we'll do that then. So we'll skip Bob at this moment in time and go to Dolian.
Dorian uses Stormcaller and probably doesn't hit.
No, again, you hear the crack of thunder, the sparks of lightning as he pulls back on the invisible arrow, and as you fire, you miss as he's able to sidestep out of the way, as if he was almost ready for this, as if your tactics have been spread throughout the ranks.
Well, that is essentially Dolian's turn then.
Dolian doesn't have extra attack yet.
No, it doesn't get it.
Oh no, Rogue, no, yes.
Rogues don't get it because we have sneak attack at level.
Yeah.
So I believe my Raven gets its own turn. When would that be? Do I need to roll?
You can either roll it into the initiative or have it act on your turn. It's up to yourself, or whatever you prefer to do.
Is it alright if we have it after Dolian's done his thing and then at the end of his turn?
It's on your turn. It will do whatever. So you can do it before you choose what actions you want to take, or you can do it afterwards. It's up to you.
Alright, that's fine.
It'll move on your turn.
That's fine. I would like to just move him up to here.
Oh, wait a second. Raven, was it on your shoulder, or was it?
Yes, I will sit
Uh,
down. Yeah, it's gone.
So yeah, it would have gone up. I do apologise.
Oh, it's okay. It's
that's
happened.
a mistake. You shouldn't apologise. You should just laugh.
Well, no, because it's his new toy.
Oh, it's fine. I've got another new toy.
Ooh.
Old
But
toy.
yes, yeah, you call for your Raven to do something, and as you turn around, you notice that it's disappeared, faded,
What's up?
energy
Oh,
gone.
Guys, no.
And then next up would be Greg's turn, unless you want to wait for Bob to take his action first.
Yeah, Bob's here. Bob can take his first.
Yep. So we just passed over your turn and let you come back, Galen. So it's your turn. You've just taken 9 points of fire damage as the Dragonborn did his breath attack.
Did I not save, no?
No, you didn't.
For the 19.
It wasn't with advantage.
With hearing that shit, what I'm going to do then is I'm going to move off to the right, just sort of flank him a bit. Oh yeah, I take it off for me.
But there are.
Yeah, that'll do.
Yep.
And then I'm going to hunter's mark him,
Yep.
and I will fire my longbow at him.
Longbow.
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 Hey buddy, here's my longbow.
Oof.
So yes, a 23 would hit.
It says 5 piercing already, so it's done the damage for me. And then for the hunter's mark, you remember to take that off as well.
There's another 9.
And then I'll just do the same process. Fire the bow at him.
Yep.
Whoop. Shit. Damn.
So yeah, second time
Misses.
you miss, and again you feel the same sort of thing as what Dolian did when he missed, as if these soldiers have been briefed on tactics and what to expect fighting against the heroes of Evalthon.
Okay. Just a quick question.
Yes,
See the cart, is that still on fire?
that is very much still on fire.
Okay. I also have another question, but I don't know if it's meta. If it is meta, don't tell me the answer. But see, dragonborn. So obviously red dragonborns are resistant to fire. Does that mean they're resistant to smoke?
No.
Cool. Okay, carry on.
Yep. And then we move then to Greg's turn.
Greg's gonna walk up to him and place his hand on the shoulder and say, "It's okay, little man. You nearly burn us." And there's a 16.
16 is his AC. That's hit. Yes.
Oh, okay. And then it is 24 damage.
I love inflict wounds.
I've literally just put my hand on his shoulder and I think I'm squeezing his shoulder a little bit too tight. Well, I'm telling him, hey, don't worry.
You certainly are holding his shoulder too tight. Yeah, as you do so, you see just like this necrotic damage just like seep into his shoulders, and you see his eyes start bleeding as he collapses first to his knees and then just onto the ground.
I'm gonna look back to the group and put my hands up and like, oh, I did not do that.
Does Greg really think he didn't do that, or is this a coy fake out?
I say I would like Greg to roll a deception check, please.
Let's see whether he believes it himself.
Oh, it's got that.
No, yeah, I would say with that, if anyone wants to roll an insight against it, they can do. But no, Greg is. Yeah, Greg. If Greg's saying you will think Greg will not believe that himself, you could say that, but he seems convincing. Dolian sees straight through that, and he can see what happened. Sam believes Dolian.
Said in like a jest, like, oh shit, I'd not do that.
Dolian sees what's happened, knows for a fact Greg's lying his ass off, and we're just going to stay quiet and roll with it and love. Just let Greg enjoy his moment for a change.
Bob believes him.
Bob believes him, definitely, yes.
Sam's kind of worried that he doesn't realise what he's done, so that's concerning, and notes never to shake Greg's hand for a while.
Greg, could you just wear a glove when you're around all of us?
Greg has gloves.
Why?
I put them on, and I'm going to put on my gloves that I have, my gloves of climbing and swimming.
Yep, no worries.
And then I'm gonna. So I know Bogred's not here, but can I ask Dolian and Bogred to help me push the cart over to the cave entrance?
Hey, you're not asking me.
The cart is still on fire.
Greg is more useful than I am. I mean,
that's the point. I want to push the cart to the entrance to use the smoke to smoke out all the bad guys.
Oh my god! Get Bogred to boggerful into it.
Into the cave?
yeah, like cannonball.
But then when he
If
gets
anyone's
activated as well.
anyone's standing in front of a boggerpot Bogred, that's going to be some hefty.
But he's not going to know what he's boggerpolting into.
Yeah.
Does he ever?
That's true.
No.
Do that.
I just reappeared and heard something about bugger pulsing into something.
They want to try and push a flaming cart into the tunnel. He said instead of pushing
The
it,
entrance to smoke them out.
The flaming cart full of treasure.
Right, okay.
But to smoke them out.
Is there any treasure that looks like it's savable?
Treasure's not going to melt.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a intense enough flame. It's not like a furnace where it will be smelting the gold too much yet. I mean, it has only been like 20 odd seconds.
True.
Whose turn is it anyways?
Oh no, yeah, you're right. It'd be about 6.5, 7 seconds probably. Apart from all the Greg inflicting wounds and saying he didn't do it on purpose.
Yeah,
He didn't do it on purpose.
Didn't do it.
I'm going straight over to the cart to start pushing it towards the entrance.
Okay.
I would like to help him push.
I would like to start taking gold off the
So I would need a dexterity of anyone trying to push it just to see if you can avoid the flames.
Just a
Just a straight dex. Yeah, just to see if you can get to a position.
Okay, I'm on fire.
So
Put your hand on flame. It is hot.
unfortunately, I've rolled. I rolled a d4, and I rolled a 3. So you will all take 3 fire damage, apart from Sam, who is going to take 6 fire damage as he goes to push. His foot slips on the sand, and he hits his face straight onto the flaming cart.
That's
I'm
going
gonna
to
look like Two-Face.
It's like,
maybe I do eye patch.
My gold, my treasure.
And then if you were to do a dex just to see if you can avoid the flames first, and then we'll do a sleight of hand just to see how much you can take. Or just do a sleight of hand. We'll see how much you can, if you can get any out of there.
Still rolled a 10, but didn't expect it to go that way.
So
I'm one with the flames.
you are going to take 4 points of fire damage, but obviously that'll be half to 2.
Thank you.
As you put your hand in to try and steal some thingy, but yeah, you get, it's Indiana Jones style. You pick something up, but as you do, it just burns into the palm of your hand, and you drop it.
Not cool. Not
Does he
cool.
have like the cool indentation now?
He has an indentation, but it's maybe not so cool.
Oh.
it's hot.
This is just treasure, yeah. This is just general treasure. So you just have like whatever's on the.
You have a small face there in your hand.
Yeah. The only thing is a thieving bastard. It just hasn't been played like that for a long time.
Does the cart move though?
Then I would like a strength check from all pushing it to see if you can push it.
Even the ones
There were
who
two-
fell on their face.
Yeah. Well, there was 2 giant lizards pulling this. It's full of treasure. It's very heavy. Oof.
You got this.
Oh.
Oh, surprising.
So
There we go. Put my back into it.
Great.
no, just a strength. Just a strength. Yeah.
Bogred is not helping with this. He's just staring at him all like. you
That did
push-
not go as well.
Like you're trying to push something on fire into a hole. It's like we don't know
Yay!
that cave.
Bogred. Can I try and persuade Bogred?
You can try.
Bogred, lad. Think about this. You can fight whatever comes out of that tunnel, and they will possibly be smoked out, coughing. So you'll have the surprise on them, you know. You can take them out easier, maybe. I don't know, but let's give it a push.
I would say as you 4 pushing it, you will see that it starts turning in one direction as Greg is pushing it harder than the rest of you, and as it's on 2 wheels, it starts turning in that direction, so it's not going where you would like it to. But yeah, you're unable to move it very far. It is full of gold and treasure. It's very, very heavy.
Okay, did we just abandon this plan and just go in?
Can Greg pull out some of his spare clothes from his backpack, just making sure he has clothes? Yep. He wants to put some clothes for his backpack. He wants to dip him his alchemy jug, which would be full of thing that really gives off a horrible stench of smoke, some form of petrol or something.
Resin.
Yeah, just oil.
Oil?
Yeah, just whatever
Yeah.
smells worst, and then I'm gonna light that with one of my torches and just throw that in.
What, through your alchemy jug?
No, throw the rag.
Oh,
Onto the cart.
Into the cave or to the cart?
What?
say
Into
again?
the cave or the cart?
Into the cave.
Oh, that's right. 'Cause I
Oh.
thought you were throwing it onto the cart and it was making it worse.
You would have to get considerably closer to throw a rag, because obviously it's not weigh very much. So you'd have to be probably within 10-15 feet at the very furthest away to throw a flaming rag in.
That move.
I'll see what Greg's doing, and I'll take a torch out and I'll rip like one of my sleeves off and do the same, and then I'll take one of my torches and then light that and throw it in as well. But I'll get closer to the cave.
Yeah.
Oh, why don't you use your put the rag on an arrow?
But
Take
it's
the
not
rag off a Greg, put it on an arrow.
But it's not going to be as it's not the smoke's not going to be as heavy.
That is true.
Okay, so after you guys do that, a few seconds pass, and then what you see is 2 torches or just get thrown out of the entrance of the cave back towards yourselves.
Ah. Shite bags!
Throw it back.
I was helping. I saw you up there.
This time, what you see is a extinguished torch get thrown back out.
I'm gonna. Is Bogger now standing next
Can
to me?
I, at random, just throw a javelin into the mouth of the cave and see if I
You-
get anything?
Yeah, if you want to, you can take a roll with disadvantage.
I'm hiding behind that rock.
I'm behind the cat that's flaming, and I'm still trying to be thieving.
I'm behind this one here.
So disadvantage would be a 9, so I'm guessing that misses.
So yeah, you throw it in,
another
and you.
Oh, can I not have the crit?
I'm afraid not.
Well, 24. That's still got to be enough to get something in there.
Oh yes, it will. You throw your javelin in. Roll the damage for that, please.
Won't be a lot. It's 1d6 plus 4, so 6.
So you hear a creature just squeal, what sounds like in immense pain.
Okay, guys, we know there are enemies
In
in
my head, Bogger's just launched 2 javelins, and it's just hit one of them. It's just and further into the cave.
Does it echo? So does Bogred now think that he's just hit like 20 people with one javelin?
I would say it doesn't echo this close to the edge of the cave.
I'm gonna draw an arrow and then look at Bogger and be like, "Fancy going in, big man?"
I'm gonna just stand here and fire things into mouth of cave until things stop screaming.
Okay, and then I'm just gonna start walking towards the
Just a
entrance of the
bunch
cave.
of disadvantage rolls. Just like I'm just gonna keep firing through this big opening until I can't hit anything else.
I'm gonna go into the entrance of the cave.
Yep.
His gloves of climbing to help him climb up to the top.
Can I take more treasure from the cat?
More treasure. You can try again.
Well, you ain't got any yet.
Yeah, so yeah, you this time are able to avoid the flames, and you're able to take out, I would say, putting 2 hands in, just delving away, you're able to get about 50 gold coins.
Oh, lovely.
Bob,
Yo.
is it only Bob going in at the moment?
Well, I just thought, how different is a dragonborn to a human? Could I
Very small.
could I cast Disguise Self and try and sneak in as the guy we just killed?
A dragonborn. Yeah, these are humanoid size. I think we said they were like 6 foot tall.
I can see
but
1 foot
yeah.
shorter or taller.
Yeah. You can definitely try to you can cast that and do that. But is Bob the only one going in at the moment though? Just so I can show him.
Bogger will go with him.
Yeah, I'm going
Yay.
to go up there after that and just hide out.
So you'll see all the tokens are there at the moment. But yeah, that's what you see when you walk in.
Cool.
This one here is the one has a javelin embedded in his chest.
Is he stuck to the wall?
No, he's not stuck to the wall, but he is. He does look very, very wounded.
Okay. In that case, Bob, are we in initiative or?
We will be. I just want to see what the guys are doing outside the cave. You guys have just run in, and that's what you see.
Are you
Oh, I'm literally trying to catch up.
going to
So
come
you're
back out and tell us what you see?
Nope. I'm just gonna shout, "Get in here!" and then fire an arrow.
So Dolian's going in as well. Yes.
Yep, come in!
If they're shouting out, it means they're not dead, so I'll head in as well. And Greg,
I'm with my hair. Are we in water?
Not as no. It's just like just what looks like. Yeah, it's not very pleasant, stinking. Smells like rancid, sort of like a little pool
It's his
of
pee.
liquid there.
It's his pee. We're standing in pee. The dragon pee.
What's Greg doing?
the shouting, and he's now laying down on the top of that rock, sticking his head under to have a look under. So he's laying down on top of it to try and peep his head in.
On top of... Oh, yes. So, do me a perception check.
Like the entrance to the... Are you lying on the entrance to the...
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, how have you got up there? Because this is like a...
I've got my gloves of climbing on, like I said before.
yeah. I say, yeah, you'd be able to get up there. So do us a quick perception check. So, as you look, you don't notice anything. You try to lean over, but you're not able to lean far enough over to get your head in line with what's happening there. You can just see the backs of the ankles of your friends who are stood in the entrance.
Okay, that's fine. Then I'll just swirl, like, hold on to the top and swirl around and jump down.
Yeah. Does a quick dexterity just to see if you land it well. Ah, yes. So, yeah, Greg does a somersault whilst doing it, and he lands it. He sticks it. Like an Olympic gymnast, he doesn't wobble, he lands it 2-footed.
Hands up in the air,
Yeah.
Well done, Greg. Well done.
Like on the pommel horse? Pommel horse.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this is what you all see, and yeah, we will roll straight into initiative.
Initiative roll, yes.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I am a bog
Very best.
They have a cave troll.
I rolled well as well, guys.
No.
Hey, Bogrot, my good man. Would you like to go and attack these men before I do?
I get to go first because I have my belt of initiative, which means I win ties.
Yeah, I need your advantage somehow from the.
I was literally I would just be a proper gentleman. No.
Bogger, would you like to go first? I'm going first anyway.
Don't care, Bogger. I'm being nice about it.
I thought you were one.
Seen everything. Can I just sit from the entrance like, hey, you guys?
Yeah. Do me a. Is that to your friends or to everybody?
Just to everybody.
Do me an intimidation check just to see how they all react.
Oh, we man.
Hello, Harry.
He is waving, but his hand's out of shot. Hang on, let me.
Oh.
In case you didn't Spanish.
Let me say hello.
Hi.
Hey.
I have a special page in my book dedicated for every time Harry pops on.
So,
Oh, do you want to wear the headphones?
I think it's on.
Hey, Harry.
Hi,
Hi, Harry.
Hi, Harry. Hello.
Harry, can I get a wee fist bump for the cam?
Look, Callum's doing respect.
Harry, tell Daddy, roll for initiative.
Wee fist bump.
Fist bump.
You can't see that, but he was reaching his fist towards Callum's fist on the screen.
Yeah.
That's because Daddy's taught him to punch Callum.
No, it's not. Harry,
Does anyone like Bob?
See, he does it. If you say respect with a, he goes respect. Look,
Hey, even Samuel Crank doesn't like Bob.
look. And Callum, do it again. He's punching the computer screen. Yeah, it's like he's doing it.
That's it. Make your dad's computer.
Love it.
What you after, kill? What do you want? You're not having the lighter. There's a lighter and some candles from Kelly's birthday cake yesterday, and he's after those because he wants to blow out a candle.
Oh,
Fire.
fire starter.
Fire, fire, fire.
Oh, I've lost the map. Why am I not? Oh, there we are. There.
There you go. You did one. Right, go back in the lounge. Go on. Go back in the lounge.
Who rolled a D4?
I did it by accident, ignore it.
Oh.
Go on. Back in the living room.
So yeah, as you bounce down, you say, "Hey, you guys! The one that's wounded will turn around and run down the corridor. He is scared."
Oh, I'm sorry, little man. I'll not mean to scare you, pretty dragon. Wanna play a game?
Oh, do you know who Greg reminds me of? Oh, I just forgot his name. The shopkeeper from Navid from Still Game.
No.
No.
Not seen it.
Yeah. That's basically
If we are ready though, it'll be Bogwood to start the combat.
No, I'm sorry,
That was a
Greg.
reference for me.
As most people have watched it, Greg gives me Charlie vibes from Always Sunny.
Yes.
Oh
I
wow,
will
yes.
take that too.
Oh.
Yes.
Do you know, I was about to say, I don't know, I don't know if everyone's seen it or not, but see, looking at Sam's little token thing, do you know who it reminds me of? The guy that plays Hamilton.
Oh, Lin-Manuel Miranda.
That's him.
Oh wow.
Just white.
Yeah.
Just what?
Just
White.
white. Lin-Manuel Miranda's Hispanic, isn't he?
I picture Sam as a cross between Tom Ellis, who plays Lucifer, and
Yes.
Jonathan Frakes, who plays William Riker from Star Trek.
Oh, it's weird because I play like Lucifer's devil side a little bit.
What does Bogwood do?
So Bogwood is doing what?
Make him big, please.
Big Bogwood time.
He's going to use one of
Shaking big, man. Shaking big.
How long does that last?
About half an hour for me.
As long as it needs to. I'm pretty sure it's a minute, but let me.
Yeah, 10 rounds of combat, I think it is.
Yeah, it's usually about a minute for most abilities, but I'll double check.
A minute is very long, by the way. Don't.
Yeah,
No,
1 minute.
it's
One
impressive.
minute.
Yep.
1 minute is a great amount of time to be big, and I don't care what anybody says.
Well,
Aye.
Aye. For some
Yeah,
folks,
yeah.
I'm
some
going
folks,
to
it's all
deck
they need.
this. I assume it's a kobold in the face.
Yeah, no problem.
Ooh, I've got my new gloves as well. Yes, Harry. No, you're not coming up. Go away.
Oh.
You can't play.
He's getting into characters fighting little kobolds.
You can't sit with us. Right, I'm going to punch it in the face
no face. Well, that's
once.
just judgment.
So yeah, the first one hits, definitely.
So 13 points of damage. Oh, hang on. Giant's Might, I've not activated it on my character sheet, so that's an extra d6. 1 second. Let me just roll the d6 as well. So that's 16 points of damage.
16.
Yeah, so it's 9. I've
Yeah.
tagged it on the item description as bludgeoning, piercing, slashing with slashes because it's easier than having a separate thing for each type of damage. For now, I'm just going to be doing the basic punching damage, so just bludgeoning. So
You
9
do,
points of
yeah,
damage.
you do see this kobold is holding a shield. He is similar to one that you had encountered in the Minotaur's maze, not just a bog standard one. But you do see he takes that damage, and though he doesn't look bloodied yet, he does look as if he's got a bloodied nose. And
Do I want to action surge this early in the fight? Probably not, no, so I'll end my turn there.
yeah, no worries. So then after that, Dolian, you see Bogwood charge forward and deliver an almighty overhand right to one kobold. You're next to go.
Okay, well, seeing that, I'm going to come round the side of Sam and just pull out Stormcaller again and attack that kobold on Bogwood's right hand side.
Yep, which obviously you will have advantage as he's being flanked.
Haha! Stormcaller. Oh, no crit.
25 will certainly hit. I mean,
that is the best part of
25 points of damage.
yeah, I mean, this guy, you see again, you hear the crack of thunder, you see the whole cave kind of light up for a second, and as it hits this kobold, you see his arms, legs just rip apart. He just explodes from inside, and you just leave a bloody mess. There's not even a pile of bones where he was standing. It is just all scattered around.
That's fine. Can I use my current action to hide behind Bogwood's big frame?
Yes, I would say you would be able to. Yeah. Do you want to roll a stealth and we'll just see how well you can actually hide?
Okay, don't roll a 1.
Yeah, you were able to get behind him, and you're confident nobody can see where you've gone.
The fact that a 19 is 2/3 of your potential stealth roll is very, very upsetting. As a DM, it's like somebody can roll a 10 and still get 19 on a stealth roll.
Expertise.
Looking Rev's way.
But I've got it now on athletics, so I get +10 to an athletics roll, so I can roll like a 30 for an athletics.
You can really pull it over someone.
I've got a plus. What have I got? I got a +7 in stealth as well.
Just to let you all know, though, as you step in here, you do notice it seems a little bit duller, a little bit darker.
I have dark vision.
Dim light. I know you do.
Yeah.
I don't think Bob
Who
does, though.
doesn't have dark vision? If they've not got a torch, can they even see?
Oh no, because you're so close to the entrance, there is light coming through, but you can see it.
Right.
Yeah.
But further in, we might be a little bit.
I have
Yeah.
eldritch sight for that reason.
Is it just Bob that can't see in the
No, I
dark?
can see.
No, Bob's half elf, so
For some reason I thought it was human. Never mind.
What?
Oh, well.
Yeah.
What?
No, it's
What?
Well, you all look the same to us half orcs.
Dolian really wants to come back with something, but because he's hiding, he won't say anything.
I did use a horrible comeback at somebody at work today. Something I remember from Jimmy Carr.
Oh, go on.
God.
Was it if you want my comeback, get it off your nan's face?
No, it was. Yeah, if you want my comeback, then you need to scrape off your
Knew
girlfriend's
it'd be
teeth. To remember the public, this was.
You're gonna scrape it off your mum's chin.
But he's a regular on the site, and he was giving me some shit. So someone else is like, "Oh, that's a good comeback." I said, "That wasn't my comeback. Do you want to know what my comeback is?" And then said that.
Scraping off your mum's chin.
Very proud of you, Scott. I'm
I
very
mean-
proud of you.
That's a
I
classic.
really enjoyed it.
So did his
As
mum.
you should.
Sorry, I'm just gonna be broken for a minute.
Well,
Who's next?
first thing, next is these kobolds in this cave. So the first one is going to be the one next to Bogwood, and he is going to attack with his spear. And he is going to roll a 17.
Won't hit.
He misses with his attack. This one over here is going to run straight over, and he is going to. I'll go there. Is it? How do pack tactics work?
They don't.
If we're within 5 feet of an enemy or the same enemy, it's advantage on an attack, something like that.
Yeah.
If they're
So
near
is it
each
the same
other,
as
they have
flanking
advantage. It's
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah.
Oh, I've got that in my book. I need to find that actually.
I think it's if 2 enemies are attacking the same enemy within 5 feet of each other, they have advantage on their attacks. That's pack tactics.
It's in my book, that.
I mean, this one that's just run over is just your
You're flanking anyway, so it's
bog standard. Yeah.
Who are you calling?
Woo!
In my book.
Does a natural 20 hit?
It does, but it doesn't crit because I've got adamantine armor.
I know, and it is just a cobalt with a dagger. So
So like, even if it had nat 20, it'd have done 2d4 plus I think 1 for a kobold. Yeah, it's just your bog standard attack. Crits mean nothing to me.
So
now.
I know, but it hit. No, it hit. So that you take 4 points of piercing damage as this cobalt charges over and just plunges his dagger into your calf.
Is it worth wasting a charge of my cloud rune just to make Doleon take the damage for the lols? Am I feeling that mischievous? No, I will take the damage. What was it? 4 points, you said, yeah?
Yeah, just 4 points of piercing
Yeah.
damage.
It's just like, if something stabs me, I can just redirect it to Doleon just to be a prick.
You're not just a prick. You're a whole cactus.
It would have been funny. Like, ow, Doleon, take this. Sorry, right, okay. I'm
Okay.
done being silly now. Carry on.
I'm not.
Carry on. I'm done now.
So, and the other one at the other end of the room he is going to cast.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. So he was going to cast that and try and hit. That doesn't make a difference really because he's not going to hit with an 11 because he was aiming at somebody at the entrance.
Nope.
So that will miss you all. That is their turn done. Next up, it is Bob.
Bob would like to move closer into the cave.
How would you like to go?
Just about there, that'll do. And he shall take out the bow and fire.
You're not allowed to be French. My character for Ali's game is French.
German.
It is hilarious.
Oh,
It is really funny.
fabulous.
You're gonna do the actual accent.
Genuinely, yes. Like we had like a mini session just to catch me up on what I'd missed in the two that I missed the other night, and I did the old session talking with a French accent, and this is how Xavier talks.
What are you doing this thing?
I can't wait for that to go on YouTube.
Cat's show's already cancelled. 24 hits.
Which one are you aiming for, sorry?
The one on the left of me.
Oh, this one here, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes, that will hit.
That's 15 points of damage.
15 points of damage, you say?
Yeah.
That is enough. You loose your arrow,
Oh, what a shot.
and your arrow goes straight.
It'd be 12. It's automatically rolled the crit damage, so that plus 3 isn't actual damage.
Oh, shit.
You hit him
Sorry.
with.
I don't want to be that guy, but it's like
Yeah,
the
you
plus
do.
3 is if
Yeah,
you'd
you
have
do.
rolled the crit hit.
You hit him with your bow, and you see you hit him in the head. But as he stood there, he looks almost like he should be dead, but he seems to be holding on to life with his fingertips.
And I will do it again. Fuck.
So, with a
fucking dice.
Sorry.
With a-
Callum.
Cool. I literally just killed him.
Ah,
Fucking resurrected.
actually, no, it had its thingy wrong anyway, so he wasn't on 1 HP, sorry. It had it on 13 HP when really it should be higher than that. But no, the second one, you go to fire your arrow, and as you do, the string seems to detach from the bow, and it would now take you an action to restring your bow.
Cool. Can't really do much else, so that is me.
Cool. Next up then is Sam.
Okay, so this guy over here is all on his lonesome for now. Has he been hit at all?
Yeah, yes, he's taken 12 points of piercing damage so far.
Okay, so
An arrow to the head, but it glanced off and didn't do as much damage as what I said it did to do with you.
cool.
Yeah, did that.
No, I believe you.
I'm gonna move over to here and
You're
hit
last.
him with my lullaby
Lullaby,
for 24.
lullaby, 24 would definitely hit.
That's for 12 and a Constitution save.
So Constitution save is a 18.
So he doesn't fall asleep, but does he still take the 12 damage?
He does take the full 12 damage. And again, you stab him, you thrust your rapier lullaby straight into his midriff. And as you pull it out, you see him kind of like almost fall down to one knee. He looks blooded, wounded, very close to death. Not as close to death as he was before, but still very close.
Okay.
Shaking there as he's holding the wound in his stomach.
And that's where I'm going to finish my turn.
Cool. Then we move to Greg, who is still stood in the entrance of the tunnel with his hands up in the air after sticking that landing as he somersaulted into the cave.
Hang on. I've got something to add to that to make it a hit. 1 minute.
Just to let you know, that already hits.
Alright, fair enough. I was aiming for that one by there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would have advantage as well as Sam's there, so, but yeah.
Let's just see, just in case it would have been an overkill crit. Hang on.
Nearly.
Yeah, 11 damage.
Oh no, he had 3 HP left, so no, you see an arrow just from a light crossbow flying over Sam's shoulder, and as it does, it hits him in the other side of the head from where Bob's arrow is, and you see it, this time it embeds itself into his skull, and this time he does fall to the ground, unmoving, not breathing.
Sweet, and then I'm making my way this way.
Hi, Greg.
Okay, so I will show you what you see. Obviously, only Greg sees this at the moment.
No, look at your own screen. Okay.
No. There's a bit more.
Oh.
That's what she said. Sorry, I have a child to do.
Don't make me turn my screen
It
around.
gets bigger, I promise.
Give it a rub.
All I need's a minute.
I might give you 3 wishes if you're a bit right.
It's just
I would say you would be able to see all of those. You'd see the thing at their far end, the green thing. You'd see that just its head poking around the corner.
So
As Greg has seen one of those before, he would know what that is.
Greg does not have a recollection as to what that is. Angela does not have a recollection as to what that is, should I say.
When you fought a green baby dragon in the mountains near Allaby, near Eagle's Nest,
The thing that was poisoning the
that
river.
you'd look down at the tattoo you got, and you would see it looks quite familiar to the tattoo you got after you slayed your first dragon.
Okay, so, oh yes, I remember that. So I'm
Green
gonna,
Dragon Wormling.
speaking action, turn around and shout, "Hey, you guys!" And I'm gonna tilt up over my knee. It's one of them! Pointing at my tattoo.
I was picturing the scene out of Braveheart.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Well, yeah, Greg has let you all know what he sees in the other room, or one of the things he sees, but then we move back to the top of the round with Bogwood.
Okay. I think I'm just gonna keep punching at things until they die.
Yeah.
The same one that I punched. Miss. Both misses.
Both misses.
Oh my god.
If you're going for that one there, I mean...
Oh, hang on. Have I got advantage?
Is that like the first time?
No,
Right,
it's
no.
not being flanked because.
no, because Dolian's moved out of the way, he's hiding behind you.
Yeah, that's it. That's pretty much all I can do then. If I've missed both attacks, That's
I know.
it. Bogrud, I'm sorry, but yeah, move on.
What do you want? A 3 and a 5 you all, didn't you?
Yeah, a 3 and 5.
I would say, yeah, you turned as you were striking both punches. You turned and looked at Greg, who was stood there pointing at his knee, probably getting slightly
Trying to
giddy.
point whilst looking to the left.
Yeah, getting slightly giddy, thinking there's another dragon there to be killed.
Ooh, a dragon? Yeah, ignore these guys. I'll just shadow box at them whilst I look over at Greg, going, "Oh, it's a dragon, is it?"
But yeah, next up, I mean, the only person who saw that potentially is Bob, because Dolian's hiding behind you, so he wouldn't have seen what happened, and obviously Greg and Sam, I imagine, are looking in the opposite direction. So, but yeah, next up is Dolian's turn.
I have a question. How tall is Bogrud in his current form? I'm talking like how high up would his shoulder be?
Well, he's large.
Large
so.
in size, so he takes up a 20-foot square, so he'd probably be about 10 or 11 feet tall.
Would I be able to climb up Bogard and launch myself off his shoulders and attack?
I would imagine you could, but with Bogwood's blessing, he would be able to shake you off.
Bogard, can I do something?
Did I stay out too late?
What?
I got it. I loved it.
Scott got it.
I'm tempted because no one else got it to give you inspiration now for that game.
Oh, yay. Scott had referenced Taylor Swift's "Shake It Off," and it starts with "I stayed out too late."
And that song is now in my head.
Can live there rent free.
You're welcome.
I got your reference, Scott, and you got mine.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I will
exactly.
take that
You can have inspiration for that.
Bogard, I want to launch myself off your shoulder, so don't fucking move.
Bogard will squat down and make it a bit easier for the leapfrog sort of deal. If he can do that, not on his turn, just
Yeah, I will allow you the assist there. Yeah,
that's fine. Do you want any just an attack roll?
yeah, just an attack. But again, you have advantage as you're flanking, but also attack from above, you'd have advantage.
I'm casting Booming Blade, but that's like a melee attack as well. Yeah. So. No, we're not wrong. Crit hunting.
So which one are you attacking?
The one on the right.
So that hits.
Don't forget to auto roll your booming blade damage because you're a high enough level that it does damage on a hit as well as if it moves.
Ignore the snake. Is that it? And then I'm going to be there, and I'm going to use my current action to disengage back here and just go. Come on, lad! Come at me if you think you're hard enough.
Hiding behind a
I'm not hiding. I have moved far enough away and trying to tempt him to come after me.
Which it is his turn next, and he will step around Bogwood to get to you without disengaging from Bogwood. But as he does so, how much booming blade damage does he take?
5, unfortunately, because it's fucking 2d8 and it takes 5.
So that would be enough to kill him. So as he starts moving, just this thunder damage, just this like blade, this boom, this noise just erupts out of nowhere, and you see it kind of split, and just is where you'd stabbed him. You see the wound just explode with blood, and he just collapses down.
Dorian wants to do the suck it motion. You know, the old school.
Degeneration X.
Yes.
Yeah.
Best generation.
Guys, I mean, you've watched it on TV. I mean, I was watching that shit live.
Hey, I was doing that shit live.
I would. I've done that in real life.
We invented it.
I would love to have watched it in the Attitude Era.
I was watching a live event in Manchester with Degeneration X live, which was immense.
Have you seen how old they all look now?
Oh,
it's
terrible,
really depressing.
terrible.
You look at them and it's like they all look like my granddad. That's not fair.
Oh, they could be your granddad. Yeah, that's how Dorian's turn ended.
And then after seeing his friend explode, this one here is going to disengage, and he's going to run back over this way.
That's it. That's what Bob says as he flees. Goes,
yeah. And you just hear him. I don't think they speak common, so you just hear so just noises as he scampers away.
Oh, now would Sam understand that? Because Sam speaks all languages. Because I've got a polyglot amulet.
Yeah. So you would understand. He says, "You'll get yours."
All right.
I will roll these other people into the initiative.
That is a sign of no one getting an action except us.
Yeah. I rolled the other people that Greg had seen into the initiative, and I think you can all guess what I rolled.
Was it a 1? Oh, like a 2. It was something really small, wasn't it?
So what was a 1?
Oh, Scott, you need to like charge up your dice
No, you
before you
don't.
use them.
No.
Really? You want me to charge up my dice?
No.
What you need to do, Scott, is just pretend that they rolled higher.
I know, it's just disappointing. But no, so next up after that is now Bob's turn.
So Bob is gonna. Seeing that all these guys are dead, he's gonna move up to where Greg is. Just to the right of Greg so he can get a shot. And he's going to take a shot at the one on the left and the one on the right.
Yep.
So the first one is going to be.
Yep, that hits.
Cool. So it takes 11 points of piercing damage, and then the one on the right takes. If it is. Yep. So the one on the left takes 11, and the other one on the one on the right takes 12.
Yeah, so you step forward, and as you do, you fire 2 arrows. Oh, no, you didn't, because you haven't restrung your bow, sir.
Oh, got it.
I like that you let him roll all the attacks and all the damage, killed the enemies, and then went, wait, no.
Psych!
Here's what you could have won.
Okay. Well, seen that happen. I'm then just going to run up to the one on the right and just attack him with my longsword.
Okay, did you have enough movement? Sorry about that.
Is that Bob thinking he's got my bow? Oh,
How much movement have you got there? I'll tell you what.
35.
You can get there, yes.
Cool.
I feel like I should let you get there regardless.
So can I try attack with a longsword? Is that okay?
You can try and attack with your longsword, yep.
Yeah, I'll make this a two-handed attack. So, 14,
Yeah, that 14 will hit.
and it's 5 slashing damage.
So yeah, you see him take this damage. Looks as if he's in a lot of pain, but he is still on his feet.
Really
Barely.
upsetting. That literally went from 2 one-shots to that.
I mean, again, I hate to be that guy, but isn't that +2 for just your archery feat? Not.
Oh no, a 12 would have hit anyway.
Oh, okay, that's fine then.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be a dick. It's just I'm just trying to be fair.
No. A 12 hits a cobalt anyway.
We're on the fucking same side, man.
I'm sorry.
Then anything else on Bob?
No, Bob's
No.
just going to go and sulk in the fucking corner.
Why is he not taking his extra attack?
Yeah, does Bob not want to take
again?
a second attack?
Yeah, it does.
Oh, do you want us to not tell you could do that?
Yeah, I might as well.
It might as well. 20.
So you hit him with your first attack and slice him from shoulder blade to hip, and then as you take your second swing, you just decapitate Cobalt, and he body falls down, head rolls to the left.
I'm happy I killed one, but 2 would have been better.
It would have been
Nice.
really good.
And now Bob goes and starts sulking in the corner.
So
And that's me.
cool. So after that, it is Sam. So yeah, you see Bob charge in and
I see you. Greg.
try to
Don't worry,
pull
I see
his
you.
pull back an arrow, but then as he does, he realizes his string on his bow is snapped. So he stows that away and takes 2 swipes with his sword and kills 1 cobalt.
But as I go through, and I'm just following behind him a bit. Oh, okay, what have we got here then? I'm just gonna walk up to this guy here and lullaby him. Or not.
No, so yeah, that misses.
So I think Sam's feeling a little bit kind of overconfident watching everyone kind of kill these things. So he kind of like overly flourishes, goes to skewer it but misses. I'm going to do anything else. Nope, I'm not doing anything else.
Cool. Next up then is Greg.
Greg will go this way.
Jiggly puff, jiggly.
Can I see up there from where I am?
You will be able to. Sorry, my laptop's off. Say my son's laptop is telling me it needs to update.
Yay!
They pick the moment.
Let me show you. Oh. Yeah, that'll do. What you see is just the tunnel continue.
Sweet, then I'm gonna look at Bog Road and announce, I go this way! And I'll use my action to do the dash action.
Yep. So you see a bit more. So obviously, this is only Greg who sees this at the moment.
Right.
And there's going to see. Oh, wait a second. There's going to be some things.
Back it off.
I saw that. Oh, I'll just backpedal slightly.
Yep, back it off. Okay. And then I'll use my bonus action again for a nice loud bellowing, hey you guys!
Are you trying to intimidate again?
I've used my action to dash. Is that class as an action to intimidate?
I will say with your bonus action, if you're using a bonus action to scream, you can try and intimidate if you wish.
Nah.
So 2 of them you see aren't scared, but the same one that you intimidated last time, which is this one here,
Oh,
you will see him just scurry and try and get away, but there is no way for him to get out of this cavern.
awesome. That's it for me then.
Cool. Then we're back to... Oh no, then it is my turn.
Yeah.
With these new guys at the bottom, we'll use them first and then we'll roll the next ones in. So the kobold next to Sam is going to attack with his dagger and does a very low 10 hit.
Nope.
Next, this wormling is going to make its way towards Bob after seeing him decapitate. And what is the wormling going to do?
We don't want Bob dead, just to clear that out, Callum.
It's just because it's become the running joke for the party because Callum misses more sessions than anybody else, and it's just like, well, Bob may as well just be dead.
Bob is there. Like, literally, Bob is there.
We all love Bob, really.
No,
So he's gonna,
But we do love Callum.
We all love Callum. Bob's a bit of a dick.
I know.
Bob's a typical ranger. No,
He's a lone wolf.
I heard he likes to work in Pat 2s.
does a 14 hit.
No, it misses.
So he attempts to bite you and misses.
Is he a ranger or a Celtic?
Ooh. I'm almost tempted to take that inspiration away.
Especially with the game this weekend.
Oh, we don't talk about. You know the score right now?
Hey, we lost 1-0.
Yeah.
85th minute volley from long range. Oh well.
He misses, and then that's the bottom of the round. I'm going to roll the next into it. Yeah. So then first up is Bogward.
Right. Now, see, before Greg decided to go north on his own, I was like, well, I'm going to go north, yeah, because I was chasing that kobold that ran away from me because it's a big gay. So I think, yeah, I'll go north.
Yep.
So what's that, like 5...
Go north and be happy.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, about there.
Yeah,
Around about as far as I can move.
and that is the kobold that you're stood there. Is the one that ran away from you.
Good. So I'm going to go, ha, caught you, pussy, and then punch him twice.
I don't
Punch
think
him,
you'll
punch
need to.
him once.
So yeah, definitely 16 hits. I mean, he has very, very, very low HP.
26 points of damage.
Yeah. It's very similar to when Dolly and you Stormcaller. You could punch him, and your fist is just going to go straight through. Well, because you're so big and he's so small, you're just going to crush him with a fist, like a hammer fist, all the way down, and you're just going to. His legs are going to crush and flatten out, and it's just going to be like a spider who's been squished.
I've just realised, looking at my damage totals there, that the max damage I can do in a single hit is 31.
It's enough to kill a kobold, but yeah, he is very, very dead.
Good. Right, I've killed him. So that's my that's my turn.
What I would say is, from there though, you would reveal a little bit more. You can now see.
Ooh, actually, I'll use my bonus action to invoke my hill rune to give myself resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage for the next minute.
Cool.
That's actually
If that is Boggle done, then we move to Dolian.
That's it. Yeah.
Dolian is going north as well, not wanting to miss the fight, you know. So he's going to go.
Guys, there's a dragon over here. Everybody runs away.
No, my plan was always to go north, so I'm not changing that.
No, it's fine.
And
Yeah.
that's about all we can do. There, yeah. I'm not actually. And seeing what I can see over the right hand side, I'm going to pull out the good old Stormcaller and try and hit it. Oh!
That will hit.
Nice. Nice.
12, 21, 24.
That's that one there, yes.
Yes.
Would he
So-
have sneak?
So, no, he doesn't. So what's going to happen though is, as you fire your Stormcaller, you see the electricity hit a javelin that's embedded in his chest. And as it does, it just conducts the electricity straight inside him, and he just
Lovely.
flat out, flat lines, and he is very dead.
It just boils.
Pops up plus 10 assist on Bogred's screen.
And then with my bonus action, I'm going to go here.
Cool, so when you get there, again, this is what you see. This bit here opens up to what you can see. And then... I forgot to do something. You see two more kobolds standing there.
I will get to you in a minute, my friends. Ha ha ha. I see an inferno.
Cool. Next up is Bob, face to face with a green wormling.
Have we all just left Bob? Oh, and Sam.
No.
Bob will be absolutely fine, thank you. He takes 2 slashes with his longsword, two-handed, at the snake thing.
Baby green dragon.
Baby green dragon thing. Ooh, are we killing? Are we killing the baby green dragons?
You apparently are now.
Beastmaster!
Yeah, I'm instead of going to do that. Wait, I'm not a Beastmaster.
Shite.
Just stab the thing.
Can I try and control it?
If you want to use your action to try and tame a wild baby dragon, you can.
I mean,
You
there's
can
no point using my bow
certainly
now,
try.
fuck it.
if you want to, I would just say that the DC to get this to be listening to you would be at least 30.
30.
Oh, yeah. Just to forewarn you, yes. I mean, this is a wild. I mean, Sam, Greg may have noticed that if there is family resemblances within dragons, that this one looks to be of the same kin of the one you faced earlier.
Greg said throw a Pokeball at it.
I mean, I don't have Beastmaster, do I? No, I don't. It's not even a thing.
Do you?
Yeah.
The question is, Callum, do you have +10 to animal handling? Because if you don't, you're not going to win.
I have a +8 to animal handling.
So you can't roll a 22.
No, I'll stop. Okay, in that case, I'm just gonna fuck it. I'm gonna fuck a baby dragon. Yeah, two swing attacks at the dragon.
Yeah.
Oh, you stole my action.
Doop.
Fuck it.
So the first one.
16.
Yeah.
So first one, your sword hits the dragon's scales and glances off.
Cool. I'm gonna do it again.
Yep.
Fan-fucking-tastic.
Going well.
24 though.
A 24 will definitely hit, and this time you're able to cut through. You find a weak spot within the its scales, and you manage to do 11 points of damage, leaving it looking wounded, but still strong enough to stand full height in front of Bob.
I'm gonna fuck this dragon up. And Graham. I seen it earlier on. I couldn't do it earlier on, so I'll do it now. I was busy earlier on.
Next is Sam's turn.
Sam is face to face with this kobold dude. How's he looking?
He's looking exceptionally healthy.
He's looking incredibly healthy, is he?
Yeah, he's looking peak of his fitness.
Peak fitness.
It looks like he's been doing squats, and he looks untouched and
Does he look
unharmed.
buff?
This kobold did not skip leg day.
No. tiny arms, but ridiculously muscular legs.
Okay. It didn't work so well last time, but I'm going to try and lullaby it again. Oh, 13!
Hits!
It hits! Hallelujah! So, kind of feeling a bit embarrassed after missing last time, Sam concentrates harder and just manages to catch it this time in a weak spot underneath its arm. So he stabs it right in the armpit. And does...
That makes sense, because his armour is hanging off his arms because he's so weak on the arms and all leg.
And did a ridiculously small amount of damage.
Kangaroo bolt.
But kills this
Holy
weak
moly!
kobold. Only just, but kills.
And I'm going to use my movement to stand with Bob and just be like, I think everyone else has fucked off the other way, so we carry around this way?
Nope, I'm gonna stay and fight this stupid dragon.
Oh,
and then I'll
after
meet
you fight this dragon, I mean, I can help you out if he's still alive.
You know what, Sam? Yes, I accept your help.
Amazing! What civilized conversations we're having, that's the two of us in this fight.
I know. I
All
love
you
you,
hear
Sam.
all you hear in the cave is, leave him, Sam.
No, all we can hear echoing around is, hey you guys! And then lots of screaming and punching.
I'm imagining while there's like sword fighting and like all that. Or you can hear the background, hey you guys!
And then Bogred laughing manically as he punches stuff.
Yeah.
So that's where I end my turn.
Is Graham frozen or is he just staying really, really still?
Really still.
Oh, he's there.
I think the hang has reached its worst stage.
Next up then will be the creatures in the middle little cavern next to where Bogwood, Dolian and Greg is. And this one here is step forward a little bit because there's nowhere to go, and I'm going to just roll this on here.
Every time I wake up.
A D8, so that's a 6. So this is a cobalt inventor.
Ooh.
And he is going to use Scorpion on a stick. So
Is it literally a scorpion on a
a
stick?
melee attack with a scorpion tied to a end of the stick on a 5-foot long pole. So he's going to have to get close, and he's going to attack Dolian, as Dolian is the one who attacked his friend and killed him. So,
One that's fighting the Greg at the minute.
pardon? No, the one that's frightened is
Dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, this is terrible, but it just looks good. So his attack is going to be a 13.
Misses.
So yeah, he attacks with his scorpion on a stick, and as he does, you're able to dodge out of the way as the stinger tries to get you.
Like, what the hell, lad? What the
That's fucked up.
It's a random D8 for an inventor. It's quite cool. But then this one up here is going to charge down, and this one does look a lot stronger than the previous one. And he's going to attack you with his spear, which he will have advantage as you're being flanked. Oh god! So I don't think that's going to hit. Is that a 12? Won't hit.
No, it won't.
And then the other one, also at the minute, seeing you there, is going to cast a firebolt, which a 6 won't attack hit either.
No.
So on 11. So yeah, all 3 of them miss attacks at Dolian. And then we move to Greg.
Greg will. This is slightly meta, but see when you said that thing that was there couldn't go any further, does that mean that there is nothing?
Yeah, so I'll reveal the other bit of that there then as you're there. So yeah, it's just an end of a tunnel.
Ah, sorry, I was trying to move around for but never mind. In that case, Greg is going to see a glimmer out of his eyes at all this shiny stuff and make his way up.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi, Greg.
Oh, I didn't mean to do a description. I meant to do damage.
Inflict wounds.
That will hit.
Casting time, 1 action. Range is a torch.
Wow.
I think that's
So yeah,
yeah.
you put your hand again on this one's shoulder and you see it start to rot.
And I've took his hand to shake his hand and I'm going, hi.
And you see his hand will start rotting, the flesh rotting away, and he screams in pain.
That's grim.
But he does not drop. His hover hand tightens on his spear.
I'm about to do something and I do apologise to everyone.
Do it. Don't think. Whatever it is, just do.
Well, when it comes to my turn.
That's it for Greg.
Cool. Now, next up is Dragon Wormling's move, and what he is going to, or she is going to do, is I am going to need a DC 11 Constitution save from both of you, please, as he opens his mouth and does a 15-foot cone of poison cloud just comes out of his mouth.
Hang on.
I've got poison-resistant leather armor
You legend.
on my character sheet. I don't know where I've picked it up.
A DC 11, did you say? Sorry.
Yeah, DC 11. Well, where did you get that from?
I don't know, but it says leather armor brackets poison resist, and I'm guessing it's poison resistant.
I got a 13.
Cool. Well, if you are poison resistant, then that means you would take half damage anyway. So still do me a con save.
She's good. Con save. Ugh.
Okay, so
Eesh.
I will just roll it. It'll be easier to roll it on here. So I don't have enough dice out of the minute. So
That's always something you want to hear.
So that will be 17 points of damage to Sam, but it is halved anyway because you are resistant. So round down, so that'd be 8 points of poison damage to Sam, and again half to Bob for saving the con save. So you both take 8 points of damage.
Cool.
And then I roll my d6 to see if it recharges.
Is that how it works?
Yes, you at the end of your turn you roll a d6, and if you get a 5 or a 6, it recharges.
And did you?
You will see.
Okay.
Then we get back to top of the round with Bogwood.
So there is, I assume, a kobold stood next to me, which is alive. Yes.
Yes, he's currently holding a scorpion tied to a stick.
That cracks me up. That really cracks me up.
Oh, I rolled a crit.
That hits.
Okay, let's see some fun amounts of damage, please.
He's going to have like 1 HP and you're going to destroy him.
Yeah. he had not been injured yet, so his 13 HP may stand up to this.
Well, that is 15, 35, 41 points of damage.
So, as it's a crit, how is Bogwood killing this one?
Good question. In my head, my head just thought it'd be funny to do the from Kill Bill, the 5-point exploding heart technique thing. Just go, and he's like,
I like that.
he just dies.
Yeah. He doesn't seem to have any
Either that
bruises on him,
or
but his
flick him so hard in the face that his head pops.
I was going to say, see when he's doing like the 5-point thing, it's like the most gentlest thing Bogred ever does.
It's so
Yeah.
dainty
He
and
just walks up
precise.
and goes blip, 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 and then
That-
just stands there like with his arms folded, and then the guy just goes.
But I love the fact it would be slightly delayed, so nothing had happened, and then suddenly it'd just explode. Love it.
It definitely kills him anyway. He is dead.
That
In
was
the most
not
gruesome
even
ways.
damage. That was not even close to max damage, which is sad.
And then with the rest of Bogwood's turn,
Well, I've still got an attack left, so I'll
Yeah,
move
you-
up the one next to. I'll move like past Greg and that one, I guess.
yeah, you can step over them. You're so tall anyway.
And this one in the top right here.
Yeah,
I'll punch that one in the face. Let me just take that.
What?
that hits.
What?
Oh, roll 20 has blessed you.
It's a fix.
These new fist weapons are pretty good, aren't they?
That's incredible. I love it.
It's a fix. It's all a fix.
You know what? For the funnies, this time I'm going to use my flame shackles as well, just for a little bit of extra damage. Because
Okie dokie.
fuck it, why not? I know it'll take half anyway, but well.
Is that see the thing you're attacking? Is that just a normal kobold, or is that?
No,
Just,
no,
is that like-
these kobolds are green. Don't forget.
Oh, of course, so it won't take. Oh
No.
Right. So should we put how much damage do we all think it's gonna do?
Okay.
I reckon
Can I, as a bonus action, engage my Eldritch Maul as well, just for some more extra bonus damage because it's a crit?
You can do that if you wish. I mean, I wouldn't recommend it, but go for it.
Why would you not recommend it? You think I should save it? Oh.
I think there's more things deeper in the cave that you might want to save some things for, but that's
Alright,
just
I'll,
me
I'll save it for now.
being helpful.
I'll save it for now. I'm still going to use
you're
my
too
flame
nice,
shackles,
Scott.
because
Too nice.
Well, he used his bonus action to do the flames anyway, so
Oh, of course I did. Yeah, no, I did. Yeah, it's a bonus action to trigger that. Yeah, no, you've corrected me there. Thank you very much.
no worries. But I would have let you do it for the funnies if it was.
Have a nice
Well, it's 36 for the top one.
36 plus 19, 46, 54
What?
plus 14, 68 points of damage.
Scott, you'd never have been able to balance that. Fuck me.
I am currently trying to put more X's onto this token, but it won't let me do more X's to show how dead he is. But yeah, again, as it's a crit, do you want to tell me how this one's dying?
Oh, I just literally want to just. I don't even know. I can't think how much like cinematically how I'd do it.
Your fiscal.
I'm going to do with the Bogrod special. I'm just going to put my hand through its face.
Cool. I was reveal
I'm
a bit
going to punch his head clean off. That was the original Bogrod special, wasn't it? With
Have
the
you
decapitating things
Have
with
you
a-
hurt his ancestors?
Yeah, I've hit it so hard its ancestors have felt it. Fucking Jesus Christ.
Has he got a kid somewhere that's just gone, oh!
Shiver.
Cat.
Yeah, to be fair, yeah, his whole line has just exploded.
38 plus 14 is 52. It was 69. Oh, it was 69.
Nice!
Love it.
Meal for two with a view.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm not going to do that anymore.
Oh.
Nice.
God damn it.
Nice.
But yeah, so he is really, really, really dead. And next up is Dolian.
Oh, seeing that, Dolian's plans have changed completely.
Okay.
I was going to use some magic, but now I'm going to bring out Booming Blade once again. So I'm going to hit it with my scimitar, and because Greg's there, I get to go crit hunting. 24 I'll take.
Both hits.
And, where are we? And then I shall roll the Booming Blade damage, but it won't take effect just. Oh, dead.
Well, it does.
It
takes
will do,
damage
yeah.
immediately, and then again if it moves.
So yeah, you slice with your scimitar and just chop its arm off, and as you do, just the thunder damage just travels through the wound that's open on the other arm, blows his other arm off, and he collapses dead.
Yeah! Dolian's properly got like bloodthirst at this moment right now. Going, yes, let's go, and he will move through here. Further on. He's going, come on, guy, come on, Bogrod. Let's see what we've got.
Come on, Bob.
So
two crit attacks on Dolian, really.
so this is what you would see when you get there. Let me just bring them onto the right.
There's a loop, let's go racing. No, you weren't there a minute ago. Where have you sneaked Finn from?
Now, these were on the GM.
I know.
Now they're on the. You can see them later, but after that, yes. So after them ones there have all been executed in the most evil ways, just deadly, deadly attacks. We move back to Bob, who's face to face with this dragon.
He's going to do.
Can I give Bob some bardic inspiration as I'm stood next to him?
Not until it's your turn,
Damn
I'm
it.
afraid.
Of course.
I appreciate it. I know I'm going to do the two swords again. Just going to go.
Yeah.
Zip.
Well, Kat's going to give Callum some inspiration.
I
See?
appreciate it.
It worked.
It worked. Three
Uh,
for the first one, and then the next one.
Can I ask why you're not using your dagger?
Because I'm saving it.
Okay then. So
I did think about it. Don't worry, I did think about
so
it.
a 14 again. This time you hit it scales again and ching off, but you do hit with your first attack and do 3 points of damage.
It's not enough, Scott. It's not enough.
Next up after that is, if that's Bob done,
Yeah, this is probably the best I can do right now.
it is next Sam.
now it's my turn. Okie dokie. I think I'm going to try my lullaby one more time. Come on, baby. Come on. That's better. Does that hit?
No, you have to move to 5 feet to
Oh,
get him.
yeah.
So if you want to just put yourself, you can get yourself in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, as you attack with Lullaby, again you miss. Again, you hit his armor, his scales, and Lullaby pings off.
Sucks.
Advantage.
Oh yes, you would have advantage. Good point.
Because I'm with Bob.
Because you're flanking. Yes,
Cool.
you're flanking Bob.
Okay, Bob, we're flanking together.
We flank together.
Oh, that's better. That helps.
That one will hit. That will hit.
See, Sam really likes a good flanking, and it makes him perform a lot better. And it does 10 damage.
10 damage.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, this time, instead of missing, you think you missed, but as you hit the scales, it actually forces the rapier into a softer part, and you were able to stab it. And as you pull back the rapier out of the dragon, you see its head just start to drift down as it falls asleep.
Nice.
Very nice.
And
Nice.
I rolled a 3 on my con save.
that'll do me.
So then after that, it is Greg's turn.
Okay. I shall. 5, 10, 15, 30. Can I see anything down that way?
You can see.
Well, I will use my action to dash then, unless you're going to pop stuff up there.
There's nothing to pop up. What you can see there now.
So I use my action to dash.
Dash me to the moon. Do do
I'll look
do
left and
and
right.
the stars.
So where are you dashing to?
Just
Fly
there.
me to the moon.
Just where you are. To there. Okay. So this is what you would be able to see.
Okay.
Oh, I am not finished.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Ooh.
Then I am going to reveal some stuff.
Uh-huh.
We'd only be able to smell the treasure from there.
And then...
That is what Greg sees as he gets around there.
Okay.
To his left, he sees a green cobalt and a larger green dragon that seems to be protecting a large treasure hoard. And to the north, you see 2 other, one of which seems to have on his back, just so you know what they are, a 5-foot pole with a scorpion on it. He seems to have dangling from his back, and the other one you see seems to be arcane.
Okay, do you know what? I'm not going to run away. I was going to run away, but I'm not. Instead, I've used my action now, so I probably can't. But would you allow me to flick a coin to add it to his pile?
You've got your bonus action still, so I would allow you to toss a coin to the dragon.
The Witcher.
Coin
Uh,
to your
Toss a
dragon.
coin to the
Dragon.
Yes, I would like to toss the dragon 1 gold coin.
You like to toss the dragon, yeah?
Woohoo!
Way. What?
So there's more.
Is Greg going to shout there's a big fuck off dragon down here?
Not yet.
Aww.
I'm tossing him a coin first, seeing his reaction.
Cool. Well, I mean, you toss the gold coin onto the pile of treasure, and I mean, this is a vast, huge pile of treasure.
I'm doing hope that he'll see that I'm adding to his pile and not taking from it.
No, he will. You will see the look on the dragon as if it looks appreciative. Green
Awesome.
dragons love treasure, so I mean, all dragons do. But yeah, I've been reading up about that it would appreciate that.
Awesome. So I'll use my talking action to, hey, you guys.
Oh, love it.
That is me.
Cool. Now, as we are, first of all, it is green dragon wormling's turn, so he's going to take a bite attack at Sam because it didn't recharge.
Yeah, boy.
And he rolled
Hang
a.
on, isn't he asleep?
Yeah.
Oh no, he's asleep. Yeah, so he's just going to be slumbering away. But that's the bottom of the round then. So before we get to the round, I'm going to roll the 3 new groups of enemies into the initiative.
Aren't you going to roll for if he's dreaming or not?
No, I will in one moment if you wish. So they roll that.
He gets to repeat the save at the end of his turn.
They roll that. And they roll that. No worries. So yeah, it will attempt to do the con save again. Oh no, I rolled a 6. So he is still slumbering away. And then that takes us back to the top of the round with a bogwood.
Okay, so I've heard Greg shout, "Hey, you guys." So
Yeah.
I assume there is something drastic going on where Greg is.
Isn't there always?
So, I'll use my action to dash to get round there.
Cool.
Into the room. Then I will action surge and beat on the big dragon.
Cool. Bring it on, big man.
Okay. Come on, double 28s again.
Ooh.
So the first one hits, the second one misses. The first one you're able to clobber him, the second one he's able to kind of, I'll say he uses a wing just to kind of like
20
block
points.
the attack. 20
not
points of damage. Yeah, so you punch this thing straight in the face with one attack, miss with a second, but as you do, the look of appreciation it had on its face when Greg threw the coin suddenly turns to rage and anger.
Dragon, he's gonna punch it in the face.
And this thing will just do a quick reaction and it'll just use this one can speak common and it'll just be like, just you. I knew I'd see you again. Well, I knew I'd see you. Again, this one Bogwood and Greg would recognise if there is a family resemblance. It would look similar but older than the one that you first took down.
So we've already killed some of its family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Celeborn is a green dragon, and you killed a baby green dragon. But after that attack, then it is Dolin's turn.
I don't know what to do now. So, I'm going to cast Shatter there. I'll post it in the.
Yeah.
Give me a second. Bloody get this larger.
How big is Shatter again? Is it 20 feet radius?
10, I believe.
Oh, that was bigger than that.
It's a 60-foot range, but it's a 10-foot radius sphere. Centered on a point. And I'm choosing here.
Why wouldn't we choose there?
Oh!
Well, there's nothing there. That's walls all the way around.
Right.
Yeah. But there. Well, let me just.
Yes. Yeah, aye. Up a little bit.
So yeah, you'd be able to get 2 of them.
That's fine, that's all I ever wanted. So 3d8. Oh, it's a constitution saving throw as well. That is fucking pitiful.
So I'm pretty sure they both failed. Yes, -1 to Constitution, and I rolled a 9 and a 5.
Well, I rolled 3d8 and I got a 10.
So potentially 24 points of damage. Just 10.
Yeah. Not happy with that.
Both of them, with the sound of thunder that shatters through there, both of them fall down dead, blood pouring from their ears.
is all you hear, and I don't see that other one, so I'm going to leave it be and go use my bonus action to dash through to where Greg is.
Cool, so yeah, you would be able to see around that corner and see Bogwood face to face with a large,
Lovely.
but
Greg,
young-looking dragon.
is that treasure? Is that treasure? Is that treasure?
Gold's gold. Don't touch it. It's okay.
I want to swim in it. I want to swim in it, Greg.
It's my illusion.
I want to swim in it.
If you're taking note, just do me a quick perception, and I'll just tell you what you see. As you're the only one who's taken, like, you're seriously interested in this treasure.
I'm
Perception.
interested in the treasure. That's
Well, I know. Why? Okay, roll me a perception as well. I'll tell you what you would have seen. But, yeah, you just see piles and piles of gold. That's all you see. Gold, silver.
Gold.
And Greg, if Greg wants to roll a perception to see what he would have noticed about the treasure. Yeah, so you just noticed large piles of gold and silver. You don't notice anything specific.
I can get close enough to pocket it.
I mean, this is like...
And before we pick
There are thousands of coins on this pile.
Uh-huh.
You do not have pockets big enough.
Oh, God, watch Dolian.
But after Dolly, and then we move down to Bob, who is face to face with a sleeping dragon.
Yep. He is going to slowly turn around to Sam and just sort of be like, "We don't need to do anything now. Let's just step away." And gonna start moving towards where everyone else is. So,
Yeah.
How long
Yep.
does it stay asleep?
And then while I now have the time to do it, I'm now going to use my action to repair my bow.
Cool, so I say you get to there with your 35 feet of movement.
Cool. Is my bow fixed?
And yeah, you have restrung your bow.
Sweet.
So after Bob, it is Sam's turn.
Cool. How long does it stay asleep for?
Until it saves its does its con save, I think.
So every turn it gets a chance to wake up.
Yeah.
Do I just kill it? As it's asleep, do I get an automatic hit?
You get an automatic crit.
Yes.
Yes.
But that doesn't necessarily mean I can kill it outright, it just means I can stab it.
So it'd just be double damage dice for lullaby if you do choose to attack.
Yeah, go on then, I'm going to do that.
Cool.
So, good job.
And then just do your damage twice.
How's it looking?
How is Sam killing a sleeping, innocent-looking baby dragon?
As humanely as possible.
Wow.
Go towards the light.
But I don't want this thing waking up and following us.
Don't fight it.
Don't fight it. Just like
As he's doing it.
Made it even more sinister
Yeah.
than just hacking it
a
to
little
pieces.
bit. And then I'm going to use the rest of my movement to catch up with Bob.
Cool. So next up now is this kobold here, who is going to attack Boggled, which is a 14. That's probably going to miss, but it's a 18.
Matches, yeah.
So it's only a D4, so that is 4 points of piercing damage from that one.
Is that already halved because of my hell room?
No, so that was 4 points total, so it'd be down to 2.
2 points of damage, that's absolutely fine.
And then next up is the larger green dragon that is standing in front of you.
Cool.
And what is he going to do? It is going to, first of all, as you're the only one really engaging with it, it is going to do its multi-attack, which is 1 with its bite and 2 with its claws. So its bite attack is a mighty 13. Oh no, it has advantage. Oh, okay. So no, it's 14. I rolled a 6 and a 7 to hit, and then its claw attack is going to be 27. It's a natural, but it doesn't count, so it's just a 27 to hit.
I mean, roll the crit damage. That's absolutely fine. It just, it still does a crit attack. I'm going to pass it on to the kobold that stood next to me. So roll the crit damage, and it can eat its own friend.
It would be 22 points of damage.
Okay, I'm going to send that to his friend.
So yes, the dragon believes it clawed you, but somehow just 3 giant slashes just appear from one across its face, one across its neck, and one across its ribs as it just gets sliced. And that was dead. And then the last attack with its claw is a 23.
Okie dokie, that will obviously be a hit. Bear with me 2 seconds.
Yeah.
How can I divert this damage?
There's 12 points of damage is what it would be, but yeah, see what you want to do with it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool.
So 12 points of damage, is that already halved?
No, so that'll be 6 points of damage then, if it's to be halved.
Is it slashing damage? If
It is slashing damage.
Yeah, so it's halved then. Take 6 away, there we go.
Then next up after that is Greg's turn.
Greg will pocket some treasure.
Pocket some treasure.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I say there are thousands of gold, coins, silver coins, copper coins. No platinum coins, I'm afraid. But are you just going for the coins, or are you going for anything else that you may find in the?
Do I find anything decent level 14, or am I just seeing basic treasures?
Well, I want to know what kind of thing you're looking for. I want you to be a bit more exact with what kind of things you may be looking for with a 14.
I'm not looking for anything in particular, just if anything stands out, let's name it, like right next to me. Otherwise, I am just grabbing a random handful of randomness. If there's like bracelets, I'm going to put them on. If there's like little crowns, I'll wear it. Just, I don't know what's near me. I don't know what I can see, so I'm just grabbing random.
So I will say then that you find. I will give you this. So you find a pearl, a large pearl. First thing you find, and then you will also grab 22 gold pieces with the other handful.
That's fine, and
Does
then
that pearl seem particularly powerful?
It may be.
I think I've had a conversation about this.
that's fine.
It's a very useful magic item.
Is it?
Yes, that's what I'm thinking.
The one that Graham's talking about. Yes.
It'll be exactly what you think it is, Alistair.
What's this friend?
with a 14 for investigation, it is likely to be that. Yes.
Pocketed them.
Okay. I mean, do you want to do as you pick up the pearl? Do you want to just do a quick Arcana check just as you pick it up? You sense it is magical in some way. You don't quite identify it.
So I got a 19. I've used my.
Okay, you would pick this up and you would feel the magic that's part of it, and I don't think you can identify what it is yet, but you can sense it is magical in nature.
Okay, in that case, I am putting it right to the bottom of my pocket.
Nah, fuck it. With a 19, I'll let you. It is a pearl of power.
Yay!
Well then, while I'm waiting for my next turn, I shall Google that and find out what the hell that is.
Oh, I can tell you what that is.
No,
Yeah.
no, you carry on.
So then next up is these two guys up here. So I'm just going to quickly roll a d8 for that guy. So
the tennis ball on a string.
A1 is so it is going to do an acid attack. So it's going to run forward here and launch a vial of acid towards Dolian, which is a 10 to hit.
You miss.
And then the other one is sorry, that's the wrong way around. He ran up to do that, I think. And then this guy will walk to there, see you, and he is going to cast on you. Scorching Ray on you. I think he can do it to 3.
Nice. Is that effect?
So he will attack yourself with so 15. Will a 15 hit?
It will.
So then, do we just do that for the damage? I don't know. So 3 balls of fire will hit you for 12 points of damage, but obviously that will be half as you are resistant to fire. But yeah, so that'd be 6 points of fire damage to you.
That is fine.
Then we back to the top of the round with Boglord.
Okay, bonus action to engage the Eldritch Maw, because I'm now fighting a big dragon.
Cool.
Or a slightly bigger dragon, anyway.
Yes. So the first one will hit, the second one misses.
I will use my inspiration to re-roll the second attack.
Yep. They both hit.
Okay, let me just take off the inspiration and then roll up some damage. So 19 for the first attack and 18 for the second attack. 37 points of damage total.
37 points of... Just check it doesn't have anything. No, so 37 points of damage taken off.
And then can I just cast a wandering eye over the treasure pile and see if there's anything interesting there that Bogrud
Yeah, if you want to do a quick investigation check, then we'll just investigation and perception. But I think it's the same, isn't it? So
no, perception. I get a +2 to that, so
Yeah.
I'll go perception. Oh, it rolled twice. The 5 is what I rolled the first time.
you, like the other two, you would just kind of see piles
Big
of
pile of gold,
gold, silver, thousands and thousands of coins. Next is Dolian.
Dolian is seeing the treasure and he is going to go swimming.
Cool.
I was going to do that.
You can both do synchronized swimming.
Listen,
So as you do that, you are going to take an opportunity attack from the dragon because you ran straight past it and then out of its range. I'm afraid to say.
No, I didn't.
No? Which way did you go?
This way.
yeah, you did.
But I mean, that makes sense. You were just so obsessed with the treasure.
Really?
So it will just do a claw attack. I won't do a bite attack. It'll just try and do a claw attack, and that is a 16 to hit.
That hits.
So that is
It's going to go ouchie.
7 points of damage.
Bogrud's going to use his reaction to use Runic Shield and make you re-roll that 16.
Reroll my 16. Okay, so it's going to claw attack. Instead, no. Instead, as he does, It misses you, and he's going to claw his own leg because he rolled a nat 1 on the reroll. So 2, 6, and he rolled more damage. So 6. So 10 points of damage he does to himself.
That's fine. And with me not using my action yet, I'm going to cast Shatter here.
Yes, okay.
Oh, no. Yeah.
You are. Okay, so it's a con save.
No, it's my sneak. I've not taken it.
So I rolled a natural 20 on my con save, so that's a 26.
I feel like in the location that he cast it, I probably need to make that con save as well.
It's only a 10 foot, so I'm guessing he would position it so it wouldn't hit.
Yeah, that was the plan.
Yeah, but then again, but then would it hit you?
It's very close to where he cast it, so I think he would probably have casted it somewhere that is probably going to catch Bogwood in that range somewhere. I'm 5 feet away from the dragon, so if it's hitting the dragon, I mean, unless he's casting it like over here, it's probably going to catch me in that 10 foot.
So where was you putting it roughly then?
It was, in my thinking, it was about here.
So there.
That's where my thinking was, yeah.
That's where the centre of the cross needs to be of the radius.
Yeah, that was my thinking.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, so it would be, yes, a con save for Bogwood as well.
Sorry, Bogwood, but you're a big man.
It's fine. I failed it, but it's fine. I'll take those 22 points of thunder damage.
Yeah. And with my current action, I'm going to hide in this pile of gold.
do me a quick stealth check then, please.
Done more damage to me than the enemies have, but okay.
You have disadvantage on this stealth check because as you cast Shatter, the coins have scattered, so the mounts are not where they were. So, but yeah, you are able to find some gold to hide under. Yeah. All the treasure's just been blown all around the room. Next up, next up is Bob.
Bob is gonna dash all the way up to the entrance.
5, 10.
He's just passing all these dead bodies, and is it? Well, somebody had fun.
So I will say you get to there with a dash.
Cool.
Because the moving you on diagonals is the quickest possible path.
Do I see the two? Oh no, I can't because I've just used my action to dash. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna need to call it there as well because I need to shoot over to my girlfriend's because we're up early tomorrow. But just play on without me and just what Bob.
Well, we're not going to finish the whole lair off because this is only just over halfway through.
Cool.
Oh wow.
There is the whole other side that you saw blanked off for you where there is more tunnels and areas. So we might get to the end of this round and then see how we feel. But
I'm going to show off anyway, mate. Alright.
No worries. Take care, Callum.
Have a nice night, everyone. Good session again. Thanks. See you soon.
Laters.
Bye.
Cool. So after that, it is Sam's turn.
For my action, I'm gonna. Let's have a look. When I get hit and I need some healing, I touch myself, and I'm gonna cast healing word. Which one is it now? We've got healing words. No, cure wounds. There we go. I'm going to cast cure wounds on myself because I'm looking kind of ropey. Oh great, I get 4 back. And then I'm going to use my movement just to try and catch up. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And just try and step over the corpses because I know which way you're doing because I can tell by the corpses.
Cool. Then after Sam's turn, it is Big Dragon's turn. And Big Dragon this time, after taking a little bit of a beating, is going to inhale. And as he does, he is going to cast his breath weapon, which would get... I would say that it would get Bogwood and Greg. So I need a con save DC 14. So you both save, and I will roll the damage on here. I'll just... So it's that plus that plus that. So it would be 40 points of damage, but halved for both of you as you both save. So 20 points of poison damage to you both.
I am also resistant to poison damage. That is 10 for me.
Cool.
I think I'm also going to have to dip there, guys. So please continue fighting this dragon. I'll catch up when I catch up in the couple of turns it'll take me.
Well, if we're recording sessions, should we
Just stop.
leave it there if Cat's going, really?
I'm happy.
Oh, I feel bad having to abandon at this point now.
No. Honestly, there is a lot more to do. If you want to just do Greg's turn
Should we
last,
just go through
because
until we
Greg's
get back to my
next.
turn, then then it finishes.
Well, no, just do Greg's turn, and then we'll be back at top of the round with Bogwood starting.
So Greg is healing Bogwood for 12 points.
So
And then I too am going to cannonball into this little pile of gold.
So I don't know if you realised that, but I was just seeing if my breath weapon recharged. It didn't.
Yay!
No. I don't know if you saw the celebration. I was trying to poker face.
So yeah, I'm jumping into
Yeah.
pile of gold. I'd like to fill my pockets with a bit more gold.
Yeah, again, are you looking for anything in particular, or are you just going for gold?
I think at this point, I'm looking for anything that's not a coin, that's not a gold coin. So it's
There are many items there. There's a huge pile of treasure. I want you to tell me the kind of items you're looking for, and then I'll tell you what you find, whether it's weapons, armor, or any other kind of things. There is lots of different items in here, so anything you can think of, you may find something similar.
the shiniest thing that's there.
This chain. This you find a mirror with a silver frame that you would say would be worth 5 gold pieces. Is in this treasure pile,
Sweet.
and you will also pick up another 30 gold pieces as you dove in.
Excellent. Is that my action then?
Right, that's in. Sorry, I need an investigation check while you're doing that, just to see which items you pick up. But I'm sure it'll be fine.
Well, you say that.
It's high enough to find the mirror. It doesn't feel magical. It's just a very, very pretty, shiny mirror.
That's what I wanted, shiny. So yeah, no, that fails. My plan was, if you were allowing me to still take an action, was
Yeah.
to try and sling a piece of gold at this guy. I'll put a bit of gold on my sling and sling it up the way.
Cool. So roll the damage for me.
6 damage.
Cool. So as you start winding your sling up and throw it, the gold piece flies backwards and is going to hit Dolian. Who is stood right behind you. I know he's hidden, but you are stood that close to him that you are within 5 feet, and you are going to take 6 points of bludgeoning damage as a gold coin hits you in the side of the head.
Greg, fuck's sake! Jesus Christ, lad!
Oh, my eye!
That's a James.
Don't answer.
So, but yeah, that takes us then back to, well, it would be the 2 kobolds' turn first, but they're going to attack Bob, so we'll probably start with that, and then we'll be back to the top of the round with Bogwood.
Not a problem.
I wanted to punch the dragon some more.
No,
I'm
you have
sorry.
to wait till next time.
I'm sorry.
But that's like 8 weeks away.
I know.
We will get there when we get there. The dragon's going nowhere.
I think I've got to get up in like 20 minutes, so I probably should go to sleep at some point.
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay, I am dead, so I should probably also go to bed.
Yeah, I have to leave the house at 8 o'clock in the morning tomorrow.
No worries.
Yeah.